Hello, this is E.L. John Mark Jr. Today I want to talk about a very important topic, a very important subject that's a global one, which is affecting several countries, in fact many. It's, uh, it's a global issue, and I want to speak to it. It's communism, the doctrine and the fact that its effects, etc. So let me take it from the top here, going from the point of the Cold War and in the disintegration, slow disintegration of the Soviet Union, the former communist the Soviet Union. We see all the same particular things happening in China and in North Korea and in North Vietnam and other communist nations. We see the same underpinnings, the same slow disintegration that's going on of the political system, and the fact that countries are smartening up with the fact that they're not supporting it through. They're not supporting communist regimes, brutal communist regimes, with a particular focus on China as a primary one. By stopping trade and development, business and commerce is slowly eroding away the ability for communist regimes to continue their brutal rule. So you see the cracks in the infrastructure, you see the cracks in their political systems, and you see that dictators are struggling to continue to keep control of their populations when in a new age of technology, a new age of information, in the 21st century, you're seeing that communism is not able to embrace these technologies and not able to use advanced technology. They're not able to use socialization. They don't have socialization skills. And you see the rise of democracy in these countries. People want, let's point the facts straight. People want democracy, or people want monarchy, and people want freedom. And they'll do anything to get it. They'll also do anything to get the economic benefits that they see all the rest of the world has. All the modern industrial countries that are monarchies and democracy nations, they all have it. And these billions of people, they want that for themselves. It's only normal that the spirit of freedom is rising under brutal communism. It's the same underpinnings and the same things that happened in Russia during the pre-Soviet era, going all the way to the end of where Boris Yeltsin stepped up to be the first Democratic president. The first one to say, hey, this country's going the wrong way and let's change it. And then Mikhail Gorbachev, for all the things that he didn't want to do, he ended up actually doing them in a democratic way. And this is what's happening. The internal changes that are happening in communist nations are going to continue, and communist PLA and in China and others cannot control it. They are trying with a firm, brutal hand to destroy it, but cannot, because the spirit of freedom lives in people in these communist nations, and they want their government to represent who they are, which is free people. They want monarchy and democracy in their countries, and will do anything to get it. You look at what's happening in Hong Kong. You look at what's happening in other parts of the world, even in North Vietnam and in North Korea. People want what the rest of the world has, and they'll do anything to get rid of this communist dictatorships. And this is the reality. So I wanted to speak to a little bit of what the slow disintegration of communism globally is happening. And it will continue, and it will come to a point where communism will cease to exist. Thank you very much.